Hello friends and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick and today, by request, we're going to be checking out something known as Coffee Simulator 2014. It's another one of those wacky QWOP-like style games, and this is a very early version in development, and I don't know if much of it is implemented, but we're going to be trying to drink some coffee in a very strange way, and well, you'll see in just a moment here. So we're going to click to drink coffee and see how this goes. So here we are, a disembodied hand. And what we need to do is try and figure out how to get this coffee from our table into our face. And where is our face, you're probably wondering? There is our face. That is a face if I've ever seen one. Look at those eyelashes. My goodness. That is a sexy beast. Alright, so looking around, what do we have? Well, we've got a computer monitor that, of course, we can kind of stab in a jabbing-like motion with our fingers. Of course, we've also got some sort of drinks over here. I'm not sure exactly what style drinks these might be, but I'm going to try and knock into them a little here so we can, we can totally do that. With right-click, if you hold that down, you can actually click and drag and be at a lower level here. I think you might even be able to close your hand somehow, or maybe that only works on the actual coffee cup. I'm not quite sure. There's the mouse, of course. We could probably, like, fling that sucker off the desk, right? And not really necessary for what we're planning on doing. Oh, we got a little coffee on it. I guess it'll never work again. What's this supposed to be? It's like the battery cover or something from the back of our wireless keyboard that clearly has a wire, but it's embedded in the desk and glitching out really badly. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's actually standing up by the wire. It's doing some strange things right now. I guess we'll just leave that to its own accord. Get it? Accord. Can we get this sucker off? Yeah, alright. That monitor was getting in the way. Everybody knew it. So there's two other controls other than right and left click. Welcome back. Sorry about that, guys. It turns out I apparently moved my mouse off the screen and clicked, which caused the resolution to drop and basically, you know, to try and defocus on the game, because I have two monitors, and the game didn't like that because we're running full screen on a Unity web player mode right now, and it's a big problem for me when I have this kind of thing going on, because for whatever reason, most games don't seem to capture the mouse. So when I accidentally click away, you know, like I said, the game defocuses, and then I'm not really able to keep going because it's just a big old problem. And I can't really just, like, turn off my other monitor because I have a weird setup. It's complicated. Anyway, we're just going to chalk that up to being pre-alpha instead of getting into a complex description. So I've grabbed the coffee cup. What I was about to say before we were so rudely interrupted is that you can use Q and A to tilt the coffee cup towards you or away from you. Now, this sounds so simple until you realize that's basically what happens every single time you pick up the coffee cup. So we're going to try that again. Well, it'll probably happen about 17 more times before we get to the point where we can actually do anything. But, okay, well, I embedded my thumb pretty well. Oh, God, what was... I don't even know what happened there. I think there's still a few drops of coffee left in the cup. Yeah, they're gone now. All right, well, that was a huge mess. This is the nature of how Coffee Simulator works. Essentially, you just dunk your entire hand directly into the cup, and I don't know, the coffee gets displaced, I suppose? It's not an easy task trying to get this coffee into our crazy face. Alright, I gotta let go. Oh my god, why does it keep tipping like that? It must be where I'm grabbing it. Don't drop all the coffee on... Oh my god. It looks like we've got a coffee cup full of those Whopper, the malted milk balls or something. Or maybe, like, weird reindeer turds or something. I guess kind of maybe a little. Sorry, that was a little gross. Okay, let's see if we can tilt it toward us. So when I lift it up, maybe... Oh, no, it will just always dip directly over in a circle. I kind of have no idea how the physics of this work. Maybe the best bet is not to... No, tilt toward me, please. Okay, there's clearly something I'm not understanding about the controls of this, because it is always tipping straight over. Just go in the face, please. Oh, look, it actually lined up, so it was about to go in the face. Didn't happen, though. So no coffee so far. Maybe it's because all this crap in the way. Let's get all this stuff off the desk, and maybe that'll help us out. And I'm sure I'll probably crash again in the process of this. Yeah, these cans, I don't know what these mini cans are about. Is this like a miniature Monster Energy drink or something? And we'll get this out of the way. Oh, the bottom of the monitor. I didn't even know this thing could flip over. Is this actually a light source? Let's see if we can knock this light out. Oh, did I think I turned on the lights. Oh, whatever. It's gone now. And I still didn't figure out what this thing is supposed to be. Well, alright. That's one way to go. Yeah, there goes the cup. Later. And you can actually break this pretty well, too. Like, you can actually just go outside the boundaries. The walls basically don't do anything. They're just there as sort of a guideline. Oh, look, the cup is still good. Apparently, we can still rescue it. Oh, look at the spoon is still sitting there in the desk. You know what? I can't rescue this because it's further down than I can actually reach. And also, you can't interact with the face in any way, unfortunately, as much as I wish you could. You can see the bottom of the neck hole or something. That's very creepy. And I can, like, rotate my hand around to, like, place it in the mouth, I guess. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do when this situation comes up. Maybe there's a reset button? Oh, yeah, okay, R is reset, thank goodness. Because that would have been a huge problem for us if it didn't do that. So why don't we drag it kind of slowly and carefully over to the face. Alright, that kind of worked. I got 2.7% of the coffee in the cup. I kind of wish that the face started out in sort of a somber expression, and the more coffee you could get in, the more the face turned into the face that we know and love right now, that we can see in this experiment. Oh my goodness! Ah, that was the worst garbage of my life. Why is this so hard? I'm pretty accustomed to QWOP-like games, and many of them are very difficult, but this one's just like, I don't even understand what I'm doing wrong. So I'm tilting it to try to counterbalance what always happens as soon as I don't have something under me. And that didn't work either, but I did get 0.9% of the coffee in this time. And apparently the time matters as well. We're given a score at the end of this. I have no idea how this is going to turn into a finished full game, or like how we could even indulge on this concept. And what is the hand even doing? I guess there's like a certain tilt level based on how I'm moving the mouse or something? There's something going on that I'm not quite privy to. There's no tutorial either. It's just like pick up the coffee. It's basically all we get in this. Yep, 0, 0 again. Well, pre-alpha, I can't be upset or anything. I mean, I wouldn't have been upset even if this wasn't pre-alpha, even if this was a finished version. Unless this was being charged for. That is a mess in 3/4. I don't know how I'm going to clean it. I'm going to need to call in the Viscera cleanup crew to go ahead and sponge this surface down. I'm never going to be able to compute again in a situation like this. What is this hand doing? Hand, you are the wackiest hand. Why are you over there? You're not even in line with the camera anymore. And it's also, I guess, centrifugal force is holding 1 drop of coffee at the bottom of the cup. And I figure maybe if I, like, intersect with the head, that could somehow end up in there. Yeah, it's just spinning. Madless, that's not even a word. It's spinning with madness, I suppose. Is that maybe what I don't even know what I was trying to say there. This spoon also is giving me a lot of guff. How do I do this? Oh my goodness. This is probably one of the hardest QWOP-like games I think I've ever experienced. Oh, I've done it. Well, it looks like I crashed it another time, so the sheer madness of my crashing the game constantly and worrying about crashing it constantly will also trying to somehow keep my mouse pointer on the screen at the same time has overcome my will to continue on trying to force the coffee into that strangely ecstatic, disembodied head that happens to be gliding left and right beyond the corners of my desk for some reason. So, that was going to be Coffee Simulator. Essentially, the groundwork has been laid. As you can see, a very upset person in that Starbucks emulation logo there on the screen. So yeah, go check it out if you want. The game is free to play in browser. Again, there's a pre-alpha version, very early in development. There will be more to come, hopefully. And we will maybe check back in on this one when it's a little further along. I'm very curious to know how the gamification will occur in this one particular title. So let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know if you were able to successfully control your wacky, totally out-of-control hand and somehow rein it in to be able to manipulate this coffee cup in a way that actually makes sense in the realm of humanity. I'm curious to know, honestly, if there's a way that I can somehow do that. And also let me know if you figured out any other things that you can perhaps manipulate in the room, if there was maybe an Easter egg or something, or maybe there will be Easter eggs in the future, who knows. But if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like. It helps me out a whole bunch, and any support, of course, is a huge help, and I really do appreciate it. Also, if you're a fan, if you've been watching, or if you want to continue to watch, new episodes of Indie Impressions go up every single day without exception, so consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more, because I will be looking for ever more strange, bizarre, surreal indie games, and there are thousands more out there to find. Even though I've found nearly 700 of them already, there's plenty more. So, hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Links in the description, social media stuff's in the description. I will see you again tomorrow, and I hope you have a terrific night. Talk to you later.